A little girl named Asha lived in a small village surrounded by green fields and tall mountains. Her village was simple. People woke up early to work on farms. Children ran barefoot, playing in the dusty streets. Life was peaceful, but Asha had a dream bigger than her village. She wanted to touch the sky. She wanted to become a pilot. Every evening, Asha sat on the roof of her small house, looking up at the sky. She watched the planes fly high above the clouds. One day, I will fly like a bird, she whispered to herself. But in her village, no one believed a girl could become a pilot. Girls should learn to cook and take care of the house, people said. Flying planes is not for us. Her father was a kind man but very poor. He worked hard on the farm every day. Her mother sewed clothes to help earn money. Asha's parents loved her, but they also worried about her dream. "We don't have money for such big dreams, my child," her father said sadly. But Asha did not give up. She studied under the old mango tree, using books borrowed from her school. At night, she read by the dim light of an oil lamp. She helped her mother sew clothes and saved every little coin she could find. One day, a pilot visited their village. He had come to meet his grandmother. Asha ran to him, her eyes shining with hope. "Sir, how can I become a pilot?" she asked. The pilot smiled and sat down with her. "Work hard in school, never stop believing, and find a way to get a scholarship," he said. "Dreams come true for those who fight for them." Asha felt a fire in her heart. She worked harder than ever. She won every school competition, studied late at night, and never let anyone tell her she could not do it. But the road was not easy. Sometimes, she had no money for books. Sometimes, she cried when people laughed at her. But she wiped her tears and kept going. After many years, her hard work paid off. She won a government scholarship for pilot training. The day she received the letter, she ran home, her hands shaking, her eyes full of tears. "Papa, Mama, I did it," she cried. Her parents hugged her tightly. "We always knew you would do something great, my child," her mother whispered, crying with joy. Asha left the village for the first time. She went to a big city, trained hard, and faced many challenges. There were days she felt like giving up, but she remembered the little girl who sat on the roof, dreaming of flying. Years later, a plane flew low over her village. The people ran outside, looking up. And then, they heard a voice from the speakers. "This is Captain Asha speaking. I am coming home." The village cheered. Her parents looked up, their hearts full of pride. The girl who once looked at the sky from her roof was now flying above it. Asha proved that dreams have no boundaries. She showed that a girl from a small village can touch the sky. She taught everyone that no dream is too big if you have the courage to chase it. She started visiting schools in small villages, sharing her story with young girls who had big dreams. "Believe in yourself," she told them. If I can do it, so can you. Soon, more girls from her village and beyond started dreaming big. Asha became a role model, inspiring many. She built a small training center to help girls prepare for their dreams. Years passed, and Asha continued to soar higher. But she never forgot her roots. She always returned to her village, reminding the people that hope and determination can change lives. One evening, as she sat with her parents under the same old mango tree, she smiled. "Papa, Mama, I did not just fly. I helped others fly too." Her father wiped a tear and said, "Yes, my child, you have given wings to many dreams." As time went on, more girls from small villages followed in Asha's footsteps. The sky, once unreachable for many, became their playground. Asha's legacy lived on in the countless young dreamers who now believed in themselves. With her parents by her side, watching the sunset, Asha felt at peace. She had achieved her dream and made the world a little better. Her journey had not only lifted her, but had also lifted many others. And so, with the sky as her home and love in her heart, Asha continued to soar, knowing that the best dreams are the ones that inspire others to fly as well. Asha's success brought attention from all over the country. She was invited to speak at major events and received awards for her achievements. People from different backgrounds admired her determination and hard work. The government recognized her efforts and supported her mission of empowering young girls. One day, Asha opened a flight academy in her village. She wanted to give opportunities to children like her who had big dreams but limited resources. Many young girls joined her academy, eager to follow in her footsteps. The village, once bound by traditions, started embracing change. Parents encouraged their daughters to dream big and aim high. Asha's parents lived to see their daughter's academy flourish. They watched with pride as more girls took their first steps toward the sky. "Our daughter has changed lives," her father said, his eyes full of tears. As years passed, Asha continued to inspire many. She flew planes across the world, but her heart always belonged to her village. She visited often, spending time with the young dreamers she had mentored. One day, she stood at the entrance of her flight academy, watching her students take off into the sky. She smiled, knowing that her journey had come full circle. She was no longer just Asha from a small village. She was Captain Asha, a beacon of hope for those who dared to dream. But Asha's story did not end there. With growing recognition, she started working with organizations that helped underprivileged children receive education and training in aviation. Her academy expanded to other villages, giving more children a chance to dream and achieve. She established a scholarship fund in her parents' name, ensuring that financial struggles would not stop other girls from following their dreams. Every year, hundreds of students applied, eager to walk the path Asha had paved. One day, as Asha boarded her flight to an international aviation conference, she received a letter from a young girl in her village. "Dear Captain Asha," it read. "Because of you, I believe in myself. I, too, want to fly one day. Asha held the letter close to her heart, tears in her eyes. Her mission was not just about flying anymore, it was about lifting others. Years later, when Asha finally retired, she stood at her academy, watching a new generation of pilots take off into the sky. "You are the future," she told them. "Fly high, and never forget where you came from." As she sat on her rooftop, the same one where she once dreamed as a child, she smiled. The sky that once seemed so far away was now filled with those who had dared to dream. And with that, Asha's legacy lived on, proving that dreams, no matter how impossible they seem, can take flight with courage and determination. Thank you for watching. I hope this channel can help you to learn English. Don't forget to subscribe to get more interesting stories.